get focused to some more news that we're tracking on the broadcast. India is proud to announce the launch of Shiv Khera's much anticipated new book, Live While You're Alive, a powerful guide on overcoming stress and leading a meaningful life. Known worldwide for his insights, Shiv Khera once again addressed burning issues that are impacting our productivity, destroying relationships and damaging health. At the book launch of Shiv Khera, External Affairs Minister Dr. Jaishankar stressed on discipline, commitment and cited the example of how during COVID-19 pandemic, India was able to bring back its residents and also from war-born Ukraine and Sudan during the crisis. Meanwhile, listen into this statement.
People celebrate with cocktails and then especially the books, because books give knowledge and education, and when you have alcohol, you get high. So, and if you read, you get educated. Somebody said, if you drink and read, you'll be highly educated. So that's one side of the picture. But you did talk about a little bit relationship. A lady filed for a divorce after 30 years, and the judge said, 30 years later, you woke up? What's the matter? Grounds are, he doesn't say anymore, I love you. So the judge asked the man, what's the matter? Why don't you say I love you anymore? So man replied, he said, look, when I got married, I told her I love you. And if I ever change my mind, I'll let you know. And I haven't changed my mind. So what's the big deal? Well, anyway, sir, grateful to you. And we were talking about who knows more how to handle stress. You literally remind me of James Bond. Why do I say that? Because you are permanently on the hot seat. Are you with me? You are permanently on the hot seat. And this James Bond always remains cool. Not cold. I repeat, not cold, but cool. See, he's permanently on the hot seat. Hot seat, cool head. Hot seat, cool head. Hot seat, hot head, you're dead. Folks, one arm, America is pulling, the other arm, Russia is pulling, and China is pulling all his legs. But somehow he managed to maintain his cool. Folks, a lot to learn from you. A lot to learn from you. Indeed, grateful to you, sir. You did talk about a few things in terms of connections and contacts. I address many business schools, different parts of the world. And today in business schools, in MBA schools, they're teaching. Join Chamber of Commerce's, join the Rotaries, join the Lions, build contacts. And they teach them network. And you ask them, what are you doing? I'm networking. Why are you networking? I'm building contacts. Why are you building contact? Someday he could be useful. Someday he's a doctor, he's a lawyer, he's a cop, he's a politician, he's a mafia. Who knows, someday he could be useful. Build contacts. Folks, they do not teach them there is a world of a difference between building contacts versus building relationships. Are you with me?
Good evening and namaskar to all of you. Let me, first of all, begin by congratulating Shiv Khera ji on his new book. He is, of course, a veteran author, but I think the excitement of bringing out a new book is always unique. I am very confident. To me, it's no surprise that even before it officially gets released, it's already up there in the charts. I have one rule, which is never talk about a book you haven't read. So I think somewhere it should be added to his rules as well. So I had the pleasure of actually reading the book on my flight back from Washington. And I totally agree with Mr. Rajiv Berry. It's a very easy read. It's very quintessentially Shiv Khera. You know, you get the ideas, impacts you, you remember the key points. And most important, you absorb the messages of the book. Now, before I share my own thoughts, let me start with a mild note of difference. The book, as you know, is called Live While You Are Alive. And it begins by saying, we only live once. I actually prefer the Ian Fleming version, which is we live twice. You only live twice. And you only live twice, if you all remember the song, once for yourself and once for your dreams.